Well, thank you for tuning in to Morning Live today. And as promised, we will focus on what's been happening in KwaZulu-Natal and, of course, also the Eastern Cape, where the floods have caused utter havoc and devastation. And at least one person has died in the Eastern Cape. We heard later maybe that death toll could be at 3, and that due to the flooding over large parts of the province. Now, we understand a 12-year-old girl was swept away by floodwaters when she tried to cross a bridge near KwaBhaca, and more than 200 millimetres of rain was measured in Port St. John's area, displacing more than 300 people. And the rain continues to lash the area, and other areas affected by the rain include Mbizana, Lusikisiki and Qumbu. And low-lying areas of Mthatha are also affected by these rains, and principals of affected schools have also been requested to suspend schooling until it is safe for learners to access the schools. So for the latest, we cross now to our reporter Zimkhita Macingwane, who is going to tell us more about what's happening in Port St. John's, where I understand she is with the mayor of that town. Zimkhita, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Sakina, and a very good morning. Today, it's a different scenario for the people of Port St. John's, Ntabangulu and Mbizana, as these are the areas that were seriously affected by the heavy rains that were pouring for the past 3 days. And now there's a bit of sunshine this morning, and people are trying to collect their belongings and rebuild their lives after those torrential rains. But number of fatalities have increased to 3 people. One person has drowned in Ngeleni while she was trying to cross a heavily flooded river, and also that 12-year-old girl from KwaBhaca, and another person from Mbizana has also died while trying to cross. But now we're just going to speak to the mayor of Port St. John's municipality, which is an area which had more than 300 people evacuated from their homes after they were soaked in water on Sunday evening. And now, ma'am, you are joining us. We know there's a lot of people that have put their hands together to try and assist these families. But before we get to that, let's first talk about Greens Farm area, which has been affected by these heavy rains for, I think, 4 times in a period of 5 years. Why are you not dealing with this problem as the municipality to ensure that when heavy rains come, the people of Greens Farm are not affected the way they were this weekend?
Thank you very much, Zimkhita. The Port St. John's municipality is taking that problem seriously. And we'll remember that Greens Farm is an informal settlement where people build without the permission from the municipality. So there are no plans to build there. But we have been trying to make things better there. But you will remember that Port St. John's has been under the dark cloud of that municipal strike that took almost 8 months. So some people who have been removed there before took the chance of rebuilding again, and they rebuild on top of the pipes that are supposed to be changed, because some of the problem is the stormwater drainage, because there are old pipes there we cannot accommodate the way Port St. John's is today. So the office of the Premier is having plans, because there is a budget set aside to change all the drains in Port St. John's. So the stormwater drainage project is about to start. But one of the problems is that there are people who have built their houses on top of the pipes, and we still have that land claim issue with KwaBhaca, which we have not yet resolved. So because when you remove people, you have to take them elsewhere. So that is why we need first to secure land where we can be able to remove them.
Okay, let's come back now to the people that have their homes and are in a place of safety. When we went there to the community hall yesterday, we saw a young woman carrying her 5-month-old baby. They were shivering in cold, and there were no heaters and there were no blankets during the day. How much have you got in terms of the support from the different organizations to try and assist the municipality to help those who are in need?
We are very grateful, Zimkhita, for the support. You know, when you see people pouring out gifts, even without having to get something back for that. We got a lot of support, social development, SASA. People were taken there and given blankets and mattresses and also food, because there are good Samaritans who are every day as we speak, during as it is morning now. People are getting their breakfast because they have been taken to some of the B&Bs. People who have sacrificed free to take people in their B&Bs. So they were taken care of. That baby we are talking about, we called the Department of Health because the nurses came there and assessed other people. So the baby was taken care of and taken to a place that is warmer, because some of the people left their medicines in the houses where there was damage. So the health officials had to come, assess them and give them back again their treatment.
Let's talk about the economy of Port St. John's. This is a tourism destination, and now after it was Easter weekend. How has this affected the municipality in terms of revenue?
Yes, it has, though it happened on Monday, on the Easter Monday, the severe part of it. It has damaged, as I'm telling you, that some of the B&Bs now do not have people in them. Hence, the B&B managers and owners are able to take the people who are having these problems. So that tells you that some of the people were scared and left even before time because the trees were falling and there were landslides. So it affected the economy, because some of the people left the places before the actual time of living.
How are we going to see a rebuild of Port St. John's after this disaster?
As the family that we are in Port St. John's, you've seen the warmth that everybody is embracing the tragedy that we are facing. But I assure you that all of us, municipal workers, working overtime without any compensation at the moment, making sure that they are doing things right. We are getting support also from government departments. SANDF also has been sent there to assist us. All OR Tambo, the MECs, for example, yesterday we were visited by MEC Xasa, MEC Mabuyana, the executive mayor of OR Tambo. Also today at 9 we are going to have a meeting that is about the whole of OR Tambo, where these specific areas are going to be targeted. So we'll come up with solutions also in those meetings. But there's a lot of support. There's a lot of support that we are getting. Also people calling from Gauteng and East London. The mayor of BCM, Executive Mayor Xola Phakathi, also sent some messages all over so that Port St. John's can be assisted. So we're very grateful. There's a lot of support. We can't complain at all.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Well, we're going to watch as Port St. John's tries to rebuild the structures that were demolished by those heavy rains. But in Mbizana, we are told that some of the bridges and rivers are still flooded, and the young children who will be going to school today must be extra careful when they approach those bridges and not cross. They will not be able to swim through. It's back to you in Johannesburg, Sakina.